Good morning world, how are we doing? Hello from the Pete Obsolete and the Paint with Pete studios. How are we doing, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Today is Thursday, so every Thursday in the Paint with Pete sessions since January is Portrait Day. So the first Thursday 2 weeks ago we did a certain ex-president as a hot air balloon blowing away and people waving bye-bye. Last week we drew a Mr. Jim Carrey. We did it in a little bit of a kind of alternative way, so we gave him the name Grim Carrey. He looks like this. Where's the grim gone? He looks like Grim Carrey. I'll find him in a minute. Right, I'm going to find him now. Excusez-moi. Nah, I can't find him. It's okay. Last check. Okay, so there's first week. There's our DT. There's a hot air balloon blowing away. People waving him off. Mr. Grim Carrey is somewhere. He's in one of the many holes in my studio. They call it room 101. So yeah, take a couple of minutes and get yourself ready. Get yourself a pen and a pencil and some paper. If you want to put it on a wall, amazing. If you're doing it on a desk or anything, just get yourself comfortable, make your own little space for it, and let's get going. So yeah, hello, Thursday morning. Just sorting this out. Let's get this sorted. Again, give me a shout, say hello, good morning to each other, all that sort of stuff. My Macintosh loves to play games. So we're going to take another minute just while my Mac sorts himself out. We're going to get some tunes on as well, as usual. And today we're drawing portraits. So I have my magic hat, my sorting hat, with all the names in it. Some names in there, there we go. So we've got quite a few in there. We took Jim Carrey out. We've still got Quentin Tarantino, Kanye, MF Doom. We've got Marilyn Hughes. I'll put a couple in there myself as well. But if anyone's got any requests on who you want to see us draw in the sessions, we draw it together, please just put a name, send me a message, tag me in something if you want, put a little comment on the video, and that name will go into the hat for the coming weeks. I want to do this every week, so it's good practice for portraits and face drawing. We'll spend the first 10 minutes doing, first 10-15 minutes just doing the basic structure of the face like we will do every week, and then we'll move in to the actual portrait at about 20 minutes into the show. We'll start the portrait. By brew time we should have all our pencil lines on, and then the last 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes is just detailing and putting our pen lines in. Any colour we want to add, we can add then as well. Okay, so let's sort this out. Excusez-moi. The past couple of days have been really good, as you can see from behind me. We've done quite a few different things. So Monday was Doodle Day. We did a doodle heart, or a heart doodle, whichever one you call it. We just covered our whole sheet in hearts, just to get our hands going. We then also drew our happy heart as well. We painted him in on Tuesday, added a little bit yesterday, but there's happy heart. He's growing, he's not there yet, he's not finished. We're going to keep working on him. Maybe a bit today as well. Wednesday we did text, so we made some really nice kind of plaques out of just cartridge paper, just sketchbooks, and we honoured the captain, the corporal, I believe. Sorry, Colonel. I think it's Colonel Sir Tom, but R.I.P. Captain Sir Tom. Thank you for your service. So there we are. If you want to see those, they're all on YouTube and obviously on the page as well. Oh wow. Okay, so let's get going. I'm just still trying to work this out, I do apologise. So I'm going to be using two colours to do our face structure today. Never goes smooth on the Mac, does it? Good morning everybody. Please give us a shout if you are rolling with us. There we go. Oh man. I always try and see the comments and it's not really working today, so I do apologise. There we go, hello. Okay, cool. So, today's portraits, I've said it about a million times. Okay, I've got my pink and my purple First things first is our face structure. We created Pete the Pirate. If you want to name my piece as I'm doing it, please do. But I'm just going to go through the basic structure of the face, the basic ratios of the human face, how to draw it facing forward. We're going to pick a name out first though. So can I have a drum roll, please? Someone drew me a drum roll. Let's mix these up a bit. There we go. Okay. Okay, today we are wow, okay, amazing. I don't know who shouted him out. Today we are drawing MF Doom. There we are. Hip hop impresario, absolute legend in the game. Again, you know, Mad Villainy is his famous album. If you haven't heard MF Doom, please check Mad Villainy out. He's also got a new album out. RIP MF Doom, first and foremost. We had the sad news at the start of the year. So yeah, love to the family and all that sort of stuff. We are going to honour him today. We're going to draw MF Doom. There we are. So it is Mr. MF Doom. Luckily, because I know the names of the people we have, you guys have been suggesting, I got some pictures. So the difference with MF Doom, it is an alter ego. So it is his hip hop name. The difference is he wears a mask. Again, amazing picture, amazing photograph, amazing artist, amazing hip hop guy. So we're going to draw MF Doom and we're going to draw his mask. Alright, we might freestyle a little bit around the mask because you can't actually see much of his face detail, but again it's still based on the face. There is a little reference to Gladiator as well in the mask, so there are some shapes that I recognise from other medias, from other places, but we're going to attempt to draw MF Doom in his mask. I might put a hat on him like he's got in this one. We might customise the hat. Again, I want to do it so you can see his whole mask because that's going to be really difficult to draw. So we'll probably concentrate on this, but we are going to draw MF Doom today. First and foremost, though, I think it was Mr. Ethan who shouted him out. Actually, whoever shouted MF Doom out, thank you for your suggestions. Again, any more famous celebrities or famous people or celebrities, preferably good celebrities, please put put a comment on there. And I'll put the name in the hat. Okay, let's start. So I'm going to go with pink first. So we're going to do our basic structure of the face. All right, very simple. Let's get some tunes on while we're here. Come on, Macintosh. 2 seconds. Oh my days, my Mac is not playing ball today. Sorry about this, guys. I just want to get some tunes on. I need to wind my Mac up apparently. We're just going to get started. He's not playing ball. It's fine. So we're going to draw an egg. So upside down egg, please. Wider at the top, narrower at the bottom. All right. So like an alien head, like a classic alien shaped head. We're just going to do a big head, and then we're going to come down and make it a little bit narrower. Okay. So you've got an upside down egg. Nice big upside down egg, very simple. Okay, cut him in half, so we go straight down the middle. You can use whatever colour you want. Again, I'm using my Poscas as pencils for my template lines. Guesstimate about halfway, a bit lower. And put an E next to it, that's eye. Half that again, we've got nose, roughly. And then half again, mouth. Eyes, nose, mouth. Alright? Your eyes are 1/5 of your head, so we need to put 4 lines in that are roughly break the face up into 5. So we just put 4 little lines in. So again, you can guess at this, but try and make them as equal as possible. There we are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 split sections, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. We fill those lines in. So imagine we've got a circle here, and a circle here. There we are. Okay. The other thing with the eyes, halfway through the eyes will tell you your mouth width. So we go straight down, halfway from the eye, straight down. We've got these little crosses in our eyes, so we know where the pupils are going to go. Okay, nose line. So nose, the point of your nose will be around here. I always put a dot on it again, just to show that it's got a point. We are drawing a face on. Things change when you start turning, as you can see. The profile changes. So we just put a big triangle as our nose area. There we are. Okay, and for your mouth, again, I always tend to draw it as a diamond because it's a rough diamond, a kind of shallow diamond. So we come here and here and here and here. That is our rough face. All right, we've also got ears. So let's just put ears. Ears go from your eye line to your nose line. A bit wider. There we are. Okie dokie, again, as always with the face, extending lines like the eyebrows and slight creases in the face will really make it a bit more human. So we can put our eyebrows in. Again, we've got the kind of shape for our eye sockets. You can feel the bones. We've also got our jaws as well, but let's do our eyebrows. And our nose crease. And then we've got our cheeks as well. So again, all these can be pencil lines. You can see this skull shape happening here. Again, that's the top part of your face. Excuse me, not your mandible, not the bit of your jaw that moves. That's this bit. Okay, so I'm going to go over with my purple. And we're going to see what he looks like. There we go. Let's go there. My Macintosh is finally working. Great news. Okay, cool. So we got our purple. We've got a bit of Mancubon. Okay, so eyes, oval. Make them up. 2 ovals for your eyes. Put your pupils in if you want. They sit a little bit lower. There we are. Okay, next is nose. Again, we're using those eyebrow lines. So once you put your eyebrows in, you can start seeing where the bridge of your nose starts. So then you follow that line as a ghost line and just come straight down. Some people have really straight noses, some people don't. Some people have wide and narrow noses. This is just a basic structure. You can customize that at will using your face or some other lucky person's face, all right? Okay, so we come down. And again, this is where the nostrils come in. So I basically do nostrils as an M. Again, if you've got wider nostrils, draw them wider, narrower, will dictate or will differentiate the face quite a lot. So again, mouth, we come down from the fulcrum. We draw a little line here. I always do that. And then we kind of come down. Nice little soft mouth there. Sometimes with a diamond it looks like the mouth's open, so we can do it with his mouth open. Just put some teeth in for detail. Let's draw the ears in. So we've got all the features of a human face here. I'm really excited to draw Doom, so it's good. Okay, eyebrows again. So let's put some eyebrows in. Change the expression simply by moving the eyebrow ever so slightly. Change it up a little bit. Okay, and then again we're going to get our head shape in. I'm going to leave that for hair for a minute. Let's do his jaw. And his chin. So again with the chin lines, come out from the side of your mouth. Give the face a little bit of a different structure. Maybe come in a bit more there. Okay, so we've got eyes, nose, mouth. We need a bit of detail in the face. So let's do some nose creases down to here. We've got our chin line as well, just to show the point of our chin. Maybe some stubble just for detail. This will work for female faces as well. Male faces are quite a lot easier to start with to draw. Obviously, you know, we want to celebrate everybody in the world, but drawing a masculine face is a lot easier because the lines are a lot straighter. Forgive me, there's a lot less detail in a man's face. I think there's so much more subtlety in a woman's face that you've got to try to translate that femininity and softness. Men are blocky. Let's just put his head in. We'll worry about his hair in a sec. And again, just adding stubble makes it more masculine a little bit. Quite a lot, I guess. There we go. I'm going to give him a skinhead as well. So again, just more dots. I'm just going to come up the sideburns. We're going to draw a hairline in. And then we just dot him up. There we go. Just keep dotting. Dot, 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 dot. Just to show hair, like he shaved his head, and you can see his hair follicles. That's what the dots are. Just get that nice and full. So he's got a nice level head of hair. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going to just customize him a little bit. So I'm going to give him an earring. Obsolete earring. I'm going to give him some more lines in his eyes. I'm going to make him a little bit older, so he's going to have more lines in his face. But again, everything adds to these. Everything that we add, like the lines, adds to the humanity, the human side of the face. Again, maybe brush the eyebrows up a little bit, make it a bit more real. Okay, give him a neck, little ear details. Okay, so there's our face again. Please give him a name. Looks a little bit like Ogmios, the battle rapper. Also looks a little bit like Rob Kershaw. Shouts to Buddy and the Interstate crew. So let's. I'm thinking I don't need to add much more to that. I don't think. We could put some radiant lines on him. Why not? So just like he's thinking, like he's illuminated. In fact, even though this is just a test structure piece, I might do a signature skull over the top of it. Kind of different from Gregor the Vamp. So I'm just going to grab. I just want to add something else. I really like him. The colour choice works. And he's already got a personality just from putting the different lines in and stuff. So I'm kind of keen to re-customize it and do something over the top of him that's a lot more me. So I'm going through the structure and I'm turning it into a bit more looser, a little bit more freestyle piece. So let's go. I'm just going to do my standard kind of tags and lines, but a little bit different. Good. My black work. 2 seconds. There we go. Okay, cool. Again, you can see where my skull comes from because I'm just using the structure of the face that we've just done. Again, the structure is a lot more official than my freestyle lines, so the ratios are right for the human face, but I'm just adding my skull or my style over the top of it just to kind of show you where it comes from, and then it's based actually on the human face itself as well. So again, we've got our teeth and our jaw here. So where are we at? We're here. Okay, cool. Crown. Ah, another black running out. Wow. Always going to be my favourite, isn't it? There we go. There we go. So a little bit of the doodle session in here as well. But again, I just want to kind of show you the origin of the species and where everything starts. Certainly with me, it's all about portraits in humans. So having this ratio and getting to know the ratio quite well is always going to benefit. Always, always, always. Okay. There we go. Let's draw his jaw in. somebody needs some new black pens, don't they? I know I do. Okay, let's give them all a shake and get them ready. Okay, lovely. So, it's exactly 20 past the hour. If you're watching this at a different time of day, I don't want to say 10. We're 20 minutes into the show. We've done our structure. I'm going to start with my Doom face, right? So we're drawing MF Doom today. This fine gent. Absolutely amazing lyricist. You know, collaborator, producer. Icon. What else? Just a really good example of alter ego as well. I really, you know, Pete Obsolete is my alter ego. I used to wear different things and stuff, so wearing the mask is a kind of reference as well. So being able to hide his personal, his actual ego, his actual person, to become a character, all right? And obviously he plays into that character, writes and produces and raps and everything under that guise, under that mask, metaphorically. So we're going to try and draw Doom. This might get quite interesting. I've never drawn him before. So I'm going to use this picture as our basis. So again, very similar to our face structure quite immediately, which is always good. I'm just going to move this guy. If anyone wants to name him, please do. Okay. So I'm just setting up so we're ready to draw Doom. Come on. Okay, lovely stuff. So let's go. So basically I'm just going to, for the next 10 minutes, I just want to make sure I get this as accurate as I can. Get all the lines in. Go through it again. I'm going to draw the basic structure. I'm going to draw the egg again. So you'll see the egg come out. But I want to make sure I get all the detail lines in there so we know that it's definitely MF Doom. Okay. Okay, lovely. So we draw an egg. If you can't see it on cam, you can probably see my hand moving. There are lines there, I promise. Again, eyes. So we've got the point. Break this down. Almost into straight lines. So here's the middle. There's the eye line. Oh, where's the eye line? There's the nose line. There's the mouth line. I don't know if you can see that again. But much like with the skull, we've got our middle line, our eye line, our nose line, and our mouth line. Even though the mouth is a negative in the mask, but that helps us a little bit. So there we are. Okay. Again, just using my eye to measure and getting the rough spaces of it. Yeah. And just kind of guesstimating at the moment with my pencil. Yeah, cool. Okay, a bit wider. So we've got our rough skull. We've got our eye line. So the eye line needs to be higher because there's a mask in there. Nose line comes down to here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that gives us the eye holes. So then that comes down. Yeah. Okay, then he's got these massive eyebrows. We're going to call them eyebrows. I know they're kind of frown lines. Okay. Bit rounder. That's better. Okay, so you should be able to see the mask. I'll show you in a second. So a couple more lines in there just to make sure. Yep. Okay, and then so we've got, oh, that's amazing. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, again, just the extending lines. Good. Okay, so we're pushing out 3D. Right, okay, so that's where that comes from. Okay, amazing. So yeah, I'm just using my eye and just making links with the mask itself. Okay, and that comes all the way down. Okay, a lot of different angles on here. We're obviously drawing 3D, and he's obviously designed the mask so it's got loads of different angles to it, but there are extensions of the human face. So you've got the kind of jawline, mouth line, eyebrows, frowning, loads of different expressions in that mask. We can use that as inspo. So there we go. Okay, so that doesn't link up there. There we go. Okay, so yeah, this other side, amazing mask, obviously. Okay, so then we've got this panel here where his mouth is, and obviously we've got eyes as well. If you wanted to draw yourself in this mask, feel free. I know I'm being a bit more quiet, I'm just concentrating and just making sure that we're getting this mask as accurate as we can. Okay, so far, this is what our mask looks like. Again, we're copying and drawing the mask of MF Doom. Okay, we're adding a little bit of him in there as well with the eyes. But again, if you did want to personalise it a little bit, I think the mask of MF Doom speaks volumes and says MF Doom quite well. So if you see just the mask without him in it, you know it's him, etc. So this is our mask so far. You can see the basic structure lines from our egg. We've split it. I put an eye line in, a nose line in, and a mouth line in. I've then looked really hard at the mask and worked out where those features that we've just done on the template come into the mask. So he's got a frown, and he's got eyebrows. He's got like the jawline here in 3D because it's a mask. It's a 3D mask. Obviously, it cuts off the mouth here and cuts off here. So the mask itself is there. I want to kind of add bits and detail to it over the next, 10-15 minutes, just to make sure that we're getting it bang on. There is quite a lot of light in the mask because it's chrome. It's a silver mask, so there's a lot of light coming off it. So we want to make sure that we're kind of covering that in our drawing. I will attempt to do that with a black pen, so we will go through the kind of, a thinner pen will show a lighter area. There's Doom so far. It is halfway through the show, and as usual, I'll put him back up. I'll put Egghead back up as well, just so we can see what we've been doing. Okay, so we're halfway through the show. Please take 5 minutes, 2 minutes to 5 minutes, to get yourself some water, some fruit. If you want a bit of fresh air, please just stick your head out the window for a minute. We take a little break halfway through the show just to get our energy back to ourselves and have a look at what we've done in the session so far. We've already covered quite a bit of ground. We've drawn our egg. We've drawn filled it in with the face details of a human face. And then we've found a picture of Mr. MF Doom. He was chosen out of our hat of names here. So we are drawing Mr. MF Doom today. He's behind me in pencil. We're going to add to that momentarily. Again, 4 more minutes left of brew time. Cheers, everyone. Let's see if I can see some comments and stuff. I'm having a little bit of a technical nightmare here, it's alright. It doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So we've got some Man Cub playing. I've got some water in me. I also have some announcements. So, if anybody is celebrating Valentine's Day and would like a personalised Valentine's Day card, I will be offering these and a number of different designs on Monday. So if you want one of these Valentine's Day cards, again, I've got a few different ideas that I will show you over the weekend, maybe tomorrow if you're lucky. But if you want like a personalised one, you can have your own message on there. If you want your name and your partner's name in the heart or something, we can obviously customise the inside as well. These will be on my website, that's houseobsolete.bigcartel.com on Monday morning, alright? Free posting, I'll send them out to you. You'll get a couple of the Paint with Pete stickers in there as well. So you can do a little bit of a colouring session as well. So there are the Valentine's Day cards. And obviously if you want a Paint with Pete sticker, just give me a shout, I'll send them out to you. Let's get drawing. Cool. I've also got a sale on my website, so houseobsolete.bigcartel.com. Massive 25% off all the artwork and the pieces and some of the canvases as well. Please have a look. And again, make sure you put stay safe at the checkout and you'll get a quarter of your bill, 25% of it completely written off. And I'll send them out as soon as. So, there we are. Lovely stuff. I also have a very, very special collab coming out. Where are my wine bottles? They're upstairs. With the fantastic people at Most Wanted Wines. Please follow me, I am Pete Obsolete, but also follow Most Wanted Wines on Instagram. We've got a set of collab merch that has already been released. So if you're looking for a new water bottle or a hoodie or a backpack, we've got a few different collab products there as well. I need some water now. So yeah, please follow them. You can win these though. There is a competition to win some of the Obsolete Most Wanted merch. And on the 11th of February, I will be working with Most Wanted to bring you a very special Paint with Pete with Most Wanted wines for Valentine's Day. So there is a little bit of a competition on Most Wanted. Follow them. Everything will become clear. But if you want to get creative, on the 11th, it's a week on Thursday, a week today, at 8 o'clock till 9 o'clock, we will be getting creative for 1 hour on the 11th of Feb, just to celebrate Valentine's Day. And I'll be coming up with ideas and talking through different ideas of, Valentine's Day cards, a little bit of colouring in, a little bit of doodling, and just having some fun. So you are more than welcome to join me. That's a week today, over on Instagram Live, on Most Wanted Wines. Okay, so everybody, we're literally just gone finished brew time. So we're going to get back to our face. So where we are at the moment, if you have just joined me, he's going to fall down. Let's just take him down for a sec. So we did our structure face, as we will do every week. I'm going to try and do different colours in these every week. So I've got like a full, collection of different eggs in different colours. We've got Pete the Pirate from last week, curly face purple or something, I don't know, for this week. But we are drawing Mr. MF Doom, R.I.P. You have to go and listen to the albums again. Right. Oh well. So there's MF. And here's my version. So we've just got our pencil lines for the mask. And we're going to go over those lines right now. So I'm going to finish those lines off in black. I'm going to add some details and see how it looks. Okay, cool. So I'm going to use my Posca 5M, so my medium fat black pen. And again, I'm going to put the picture up next to me so I can see him. I've got some blue tack somewhere. So I just want to make sure I've got my inspiration next to me. And again, I can't, in this photo, I can't actually see his jaw, but we can make that up. So we can just kind of come in. And it's just, I can just about see the bottom lip. Okay, so I'm going to do the main lines first, so the eye shape and the overall, and then we'll finish up with a slightly thinner pen just to show that depth and the movement in the mask. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll start with the eye sockets first, I think. Amazing mask. Oh my god. Right, cool. There's one eye. Left a little bit there, that's fine. That's what I'm there for. Just constantly checking my own drawing and the picture we're using. So again, let's get that nose in, the nose piece. Amazing. Okay. That nose doesn't look long enough, but I know there's a kind of shadow underneath it that's like the kind of, you know, the 3D version of that. So we'll finish that up in a minute. I'm just going to get the jawline in and the outline shape of the kind of cheekbone of the mask. Okay, cool. Okay. Hopefully you can start seeing it come in now. Just a little bit more. Yep, yep. Taking a little bit longer on it, just because I want to make sure the lines are right, or roughly right. Yep, yep. Okay, and then that comes down here. Okay. Yep. Okay, now his frown lines. Loads of detail in the eye though there, actually. Okay, and then we do his eyebrows or his frown line. So how does that come in? Okay, cool. Okay, and then that comes around and sits in. Cool. Okay. So again, constantly double checking, constantly going back to the picture and then my lines as well. Just going to move him just to get the final shape of his sort of helmet part of the masking. Yeah. Okay, so we've got, you can see the rough shape, well you can see the mask shape in there, I know that much. So I'm going to just get a smaller pen and just add a couple of the detail lines in, so stuff like the break and the shadows. Okay. Okay. A couple more lines in the eyes here. Okay, what else have we got? A lot of detail around here to do. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave the actual clasp of his mask because I like the idea that that's his actual face, that he's not wearing a mask, it's his actual character. We need to draw some eyes in as well, so I'm just going to finish those eyes in. Okay, I'm going to colour those areas in black. I'm going to leave the irises white, just as a little inverted and a kind of nod to the obsolete. No, sorry, I'm not. I mean, fill the black. Yeah, just fill it all in black. Okay. Next. Okay, so we've got a bit of light detail and the kind of rust as well. It's got shadow. Oh wow, that's wild. Okay, okay, lovely. All right. Again, just I'm thinking about what I want to add, just to make sure we've got some movement and some actual like depth in the drawing. Okay, so I'm just lightly using my thin black just to draw in the kind of light reflections that we've got in his mask there. There we go. Okay, next. Let's do it. Okay, to make this into a bit more of a piece, I'm just going to outline him. Okay, you can see the Doom mask coming through. I want to, again, add my own little kind of zhuzh to it. So I don't want it to be flat. I'm going to use a dyeing pen just to kind of create an obsolete sketch line around the side. He's dead. Okay, next pen. Okay, killing all my pens off. Love it. Okay, I think I've used that. Hello. Just move the picture for a second and just add a few more of these kind of expression lines in. Just kind of last little bits, and I think we're done. Okay, so there's our Doom mask, and I've basically just again highlighted the lighter bits. Nose is a bit out, but again I know who it is. I know I can edit it if I wanted to. In fact, I think I'm wanting to take this into the colour section of next week. So I want to paint this up and again use the drawings that we've done as a template to the final piece. Wow, I've just had a really good idea for it. Yeah, we'll do that. I've just come up with an idea for this. Please tune in to the Paint with Pete session on Tuesday. All right, I'll go through what we're going to do with our MF Doom portrait. All right, I want to write RIP, so I'm gonna. So there we are. I've just written RIP at the bottom of my piece. Rest in peace, MF Doom. Okay, he's going to go back on the wall. I'm going to switch him for Gregor the Vamp. I'm going to add a little bit of something to Gregor. But, you know, from 20 minutes ago, yeah, just over half an hour ago, we had a blank bit of paper. Half an hour later, we drew our egg, eyes, nose, mouth lines, customised the mask into the skull shape that we had. I've basically just fattened him up with a bit of black line and a black dirt layer around him. There we are. So Mr. Doom can go there. We're going to move Gregor the Vamp. He's got his nameplate. There we go. I just want to do one little thing to Gregor, and that's to give him one gold eye. He's a vampire, and this gold is beautiful to use. 2 seconds. So again, one of the now permanent members of the Obsolete Armory is the Montana Liquid Gold. Always beautiful for details. Always beautiful for details, and the effect is amazing. However, got to be very careful. I didn't do this last time. I didn't cover my nose. I'm going to hold my breath. I'm going to use it very, very, very quickly. I've got a window open. I've got a fan on. This stuff is really, really bad for you. Look at all the warnings. So cover your face. Make sure you hold your breath as well. I'm going to just do it very, very quickly. Okay, let's move. Be excellent. Just moving this guy that we created yesterday. So this is going into the workshop for next week as well. I'm holding my breath. In 3, 2. And that's what I'm doing with that. Okay, so I'm just going to leave him there. Come on, Drip. There you go. This gold is amazing. Once it's dry, we can go over it with our Posca. So again, those eyes will be a lot more cleaner, a lot more like LinkedIn. Not LinkedIn. Linked into the picture. Amazing. Okay, that absolutely stinks. I'm very glad I've got my window open. We've only got about 5 minutes left of the show. Again, don't let me stop you from being creative. If you are still drawing MF Doom or drawing someone else that you've chosen, absolutely amazing. Shouts to everybody tuning in today. I'm always after some requests. So, could you send me a couple of requests for celebrity faces you want to see us draw in the Paint with Pete sessions? Today was Mr. MF Doom. Last week was Jim Carrey. We called him Grim Carrey. Amazing. The other thing, I need descriptive words. We are creating a font together on the Wednesday sessions. Wednesdays is lettering. I'll go through that in a sec. Wednesdays is lettering. I want to design a font with everybody. And I need some descriptive words. So you guys can tell me what kind of font you want to design. If you haven't ever done font design before, make up a silly word, put a colour next to an object, and I will try and use that as a descriptive word. So something like, you know, wobbly teapot. Okay, how would I design a wobbly teapot font, for example? All right, something very simple like that. The new structure for the Paint with Pete, if anybody has missed it, we do week by weeks now. Okay, Mondays we start the week off with doodling, so we just get a bit of energy out. We're just using our pen and our pencil and a bit of imagination. We're just doodling, drawing freestyle stuff. That's all the Monday is. Tuesday is colour. I get a little bit of paint out. We obviously do doodle warm-ups and stuff. And obviously if you haven't got paint, use pens or felt tips or crayons or anything you've got. Even cut out bits of paper if you wanted, anything. Wednesday is lettering. Thursday, Hello, today's Thursday. We are in the portrait gallery today. So we're doing portraits every Thursday. Friday is the actual gallery, is the gallery in the studio. Please make sure you've got a space in your house, whether it's a wall, the garage, the fridge, whatever you want. Just make sure you've got a little bit of space to put your own work up so you can have a gallery alongside me. We'll do 10 minutes in the studio, flip the camera around, and we'll go through everything we've done this week. Maybe a little bit of additions, maybe some ideas flying around as well, just to see what everyone's up to, see what we can do for next week. And that is the new Paint with Pete structure. So tomorrow, again, gallery day. We look at all the stuff we've done this week. I might add a few bits and bobs to some different canvases and some pieces. And obviously we have a nice little brew because it's Friday. So a little less pressure, but we still have 15-20 minutes of art and creativity, and we talk through the work. All right. Just a quick heads up, I am offering some customised Valentine's Day cards if anyone wants some similar to this. Oh, look at the gold. They are all hand drawn. You can have your own personal message if you've got anything you want to say to your partner, lover, friend, whatever you want to, galantine, however you want to call it, whatever you want to do. Please just let me know. These will be online on Monday. I will be shouting about them in the Paint with Pete session, obviously. So thank you very, very much. We'll finish there. Those cards look really nice on screen. That gold, honestly, this gold is absolutely incredible for light. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, that is us done. Thank you so much for being creative with me. Please stick with the Paint with Pete. It's just a really good way for me to get some energy out, and I hope you're joining me. Today we drew MF Doom, someone I've never drawn, ever. So seeing something come out that actually looks a lot like the MF Doom mask, but in my style, I can see that it's my lines and my face drawing and all that. I'm really happy with it. So thank you for joining me. Stay safe, stay creative. Make sure you follow Most Wanted Wines. And again, give me a shout out and all that sort of stuff. We'll finish a minute early today. I will see you bright and early tomorrow at 10 AM. Stay safe, stay creative. Ciao for now. Peace, guys.